Okay, so this will be a very, very quick one. I'm stressed for time. Splatfest is starting. Let's just get to it, right? It's gonna be a Rainmaker on Muscle Force Fitness. That's the one. Okay. Looking at your comp, this looks okay. Alright, I see what you're trying to do. Okay. Splash Shot Pro is not really a support per se, as in like the set itself is support because it has the point sensors. Oh god, you know what? I'm gonna write this. Point sensors and the ink storm. All right. So basically, you could actually mark enemies, say about here, the normal choke points here. You can basically like stay about. You can stay here if you want to check the flanks. See, I mean, check where people are coming from the an enemy side, because they'll drop down here, go through here, they might go through there, but normally for the initial push they will most likely go to the first path. Okay. There's also an ink rail, if I'm not wrong, here that goes up here, so that can be used for you to push in as well. So instead of always going this way, or go here dropping down, or go here dropping down this way, you can actually take this route and then push up, go here, and then come in here. This is a bit risky because the defenders have a good area to defend from. Because the entire push from this point to this point is all, they control the area, because when they die they just come back here and they can attack you again. So you gotta be a bit careful. So that's why maybe 1 and 2, both of you, could be the ones attacking in their spawn area, making sure that you get the kills, so that maybe Sandra is the one who's pushing, or maybe Slav is the one who's pushing, and Sandra is protecting the Rainmaker carrier. Okay. As for the rest, okay, so you're going with the Slayer set with the Dapple's Novio. It's different from what I see, but it's okay. This one as well. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure about the because okay, the red dapples, the vanilla dapples, you get beacons, like a hashtag, and then like an antenna, and then there's like a. Did I just draw a word in whatever? Yeah, whatever. Beacons. Yeah, beacons are the most important part of this kit. Okay, so basically you can put beacons here, right? Or hell, you could even put beacons here. One here. Okay, or maybe even one here. Okay, so this will allow your team to push in, because what I see here, you guys have basically no backline. This is basically midline. Special Pro is basically midline, so it doesn't actually really give you that um, backline, that backbone that you need to jump back to. So what I expect to see was is actually the red apples, to put down as many beacons as you can, constantly always having at least 2 up. So in a bit more aggressive area. So say you make your push, right? From here, you push up, then say you get taken out here, right? So you can actually drop one here, because the enemy team will be focused on popping the Rainmaker carrier. They'll stop at this edge right here and then keep shooting at the Rainmaker. Say the Rainmaker is there, right? And then your team can actually push in here. Or if you're smart, you could put one there as well. Like I said, your team could actually jump there, save some time traveling this distance, jump in, and quickly get back into the fight for the Rainmaker. But I mean, okay, say they kill the Rainmaker, right? And then by the time you respawn, they would have almost already popped it. This would still help. This would still help, because then you guys can come in and flank from behind and push. It's like, okay, say they already popped it, right? By the time you get here, they popped it, and then they're moving this way. You can just jump up, kill them, and then it would be here, right? So you can just continue your push back in. Yeah, so for the vanilla dapples, I would actually suggest the support set, which would mean more bomb power up or sub power up, some people might call it. A bit of swim speed might be good because dapples don't really use a lot of run speed. Your main your main mode of movement is your dodge rolls. So basically, whenever you engage, right? Okay, say you're here, right? And then your range, the furthest you can shoot is like that, right? And then there's an opponent here. You dodge roll once, then you dodge roll twice, so that you can hit him. But obviously, you don't like go straight for him. No, you like this, then like that. You always do it at an angle when you're playing dualies. You never. Okay, I admit I do this a lot, especially with Anzaps. I always die to Anzaps. Like that's why I hate Anzap so much. Right? Say this is Anzap, okay? And then you're the dualies, right? Got two guns. Pew pew. So the mode to engage him is to actually roll once, shoot, and then I will check. If I already hit him twice, I roll again from another angle, shoot. But this is with the vanilla dualies. For the dapples, I say just keep rolling, rolling. This is okay for Slayer because Slayer you need more movement to get more kills, but you don't need this. You don't need this. You don't really need these. Okay, so I would suggest because of your kit, it's better to have bomb power up. So bomb power up. My drawings get worse over time. Bomb power up. Special charge up. Toilet you bend. And special you bend again. Special saver. So oh my god, it looks like a man. Never mind. Yeah. So this is no. This is what I see. Some people use for the vanilla dapples. This is an extremely irritating set because not only does your team get such quick beacons, because when you use bomb power up, your beacons, the jump time for your beacons is significantly reduced, so they can jump back in instead of at like 3 seconds. Oh no, I think it was 4 seconds. Sorry, it was like 3.93 seconds, if I'm not wrong. Instead of that, it will be reduced to about 2 seconds ish. So you cut down on a second. It's significant. Let me tell you, the distance covered and the seconds reduced for travel time it's so good, and your team just gets back into formation very quickly. So beacons are extremely good, especially on like moray towers, that sort of thing. All right, let's just get on with the match. Okay, I see the first engagement, and you guys DC it. All right, that means I'm just gonna skip this part. All right, I'm just gonna skip this match because this is gonna be a bit of a waste of time for me to spectate a unfair match. Okay, now I see Lohai's back with his brush, so okay. Alright. Yeah, so basically the same thing again. Okay, for Rain, I don't actually suggest you to use special power up at all. For Rain, right, the only special ability that you should use is special saver, because special charge up. Okay, so say you have special charge up and you have Rain, right? The Ink Storm. You throw out your Rain, your charge does not build until the rain has ended. So all that extra inking that you do, it does not build up to your second charge of special. So in the end, special charge up is basically the effect is negligible. It doesn't really affect you at all. It is very little. Secondly, special power up just increases the time, but it does time that the special is up, but does not increase the amount of ink that is outputted by the special. As in, the ink that, all right, say the ink storm only inks 300 points of ink, it will stay the same. It's just a bit more spread out, so it's not concentrated in the same area. It's very much spread out, and it can be easily covered up again by the enemy. It doesn't really affect them at all. So it's actually preferred for you to run something else. And also run speed on Splash Shot Pro, it's not that big of a help. I would actually run a bit more swim speed. Maybe some bomb power up to get a bit more range on your point sensors, and also increases the time that the target is marked. So it increases from like 6 to 12 seconds. I can't remember, but it's super good for point sensors. It's extremely good for point sensors. It's one of the better subs to use a bomb power up on. So that's just something to think about. Inksaver Bane, yeah, good choice if you have some problems with that weapon, because it guzzles ink like nobody's business. Lohai going for the high speed kills. Okay, sure. I actually have a build in mind for a brush, but I'm not sure if it will fit your playstyle. So, if this set works for you, then by all means. But I would actually suggest try finding out how much sub saver you need to throw maybe one bomb and still have about slightly more than 50% of your ink tank left. Because if you do that, you can actually throw 2 bombs, or you can just throw 1 bomb and then go in for the kill. So just something to think about, that and swim speed. Maybe a bit of comeback, something like that. Okay, I did not see any beacons up. Set up anywhere. You're 2 down, so yeah. And the dodge rolls here are not too good. I guess for this you just need to work on your aim, because they were very grouped up together. It's basically served on the platter for a dapple. So you could, because your time to kill is so short, you could have killed maybe 2 of them, and then your teammates can just clean up the last guy. So just work on your dodge rolls and aim for the dapples. Okay, I know you're panicking, like you don't know what to do. So that juking was fine, as long as you managed to get away. How you doing? Okay. Okay, Sandra, you need to be a bit more aggressive, alright? You see Lohai going in, you didn't really support him enough, alright? Let's go back here. Okay, wait, no, let's go back a bit further than that. You see that he's going in, right? You guys were you should have been using VC then. Yeah, yeah. Why did you back up? Because it was your team's own splashdown, and you could have just helped him kill. If he had taken out low hype during that splashdown, yeah, you guys, you wouldn't have gotten the kill. hope you noticed that you left one guy alive. Never mind, you just finished it. Okay, good job. That was very good. Though, did you get a DC? I didn't see one person. Couldn't you keep DC? I thought someone DC'd. Okay, so this is Reef, and okay, same thing. Yeah, this is a Slayer set, okay? Oh yeah, DC, sweet, okay. Okay, so let's go back a bit. Alright, this is gonna be Kumar. Let's see. Same sets. Okay, so your strategy on Kumar is what exactly? Because what I see that you could do is that since they're coming from here, they're gonna want to jump out on this high ground here. They want to shoot this way, right? So if you were to flank from here, say you want to go here, right? You would have less popping power, but you would be a significant distraction to the enemy team. So I think Lohai could actually come up together with you guys, take the ink rail, jump down, quickly slither his way down here, climb up a bit, and then attack them, so that even though you guys don't have the popping power, because I don't think you can reach the Rainmaker from here with the dapples. You have to be like at the edge, and if you are at the edge, you have to pop it, otherwise you die. Because you can't get away fast enough. Looking at theirs, I don't think they do. Maybe this too. But we'll see what you do. Yeah, it's yellow and you're here. Lohai, please take note, alright? You, as a brush, I don't think that you should be the one to pop, because once it turns in the enemy's color, you're fucked. You're gonna die. Freedom, you should not be here. You should be... Okay, honestly, you guys have nothing to take care of their team. Like, this kind of... not really counters, but is a slight danger, because it's a 2-shot, and then you have to roll in twice if you want to kill the bucket. It's very risky. It's very risky if you're gonna fight up front, as in the bucket is here and you are here, you just dodge rolling front, they're just gonna kill you. So that's why you must dodge at an angle and kill them. That's how you do dualies. As you can see, all 4 are here. So technically, who has bombs? You. Okay, you. Oh, hi. You could just stay here, you know? You could just like... Okay, you could come this way instead, you know? From here, then throw bomb. Throw bomb here. You know, instead of flanking there, you could flank this way. You know? The bomb explosion should be about... that big? Maybe this big? Yeah, wait, let me see. Oh, yeah, it's that big. Okay, the bigger circle. Okay, yes. You see? Someone died? No. You didn't die! Oh my god, you're a god. Oh, you smart. You hid there. Okay. Alright, so 3 down. You got 1. So you got a beach left. you're marked, so obviously he knows where you are. He knows where you are because you are marked. Uh, so instead of 2v1ing him, you just turn around without informing him, or I'm not sure. I don't have the comm, so. Okay, where are the beacons? You should be putting up beacons. Put one in the behind this glass thing. Put one behind, so that at least you know your team has sort of this part of the map covered. You know, someone can just jump in, flank here. Especially Lohai. Lohai would love some beacons. You know, he would love to flank for you guys. Mm. And you taking the Rainmaker there? What's the plan? You were down 2 people because there were only 2 people here, and both were the Dapples. So and they were like what, four people. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you only had 2. One was here, the other one was respawning or something. So you got him, yeah. Okay, like honestly, right? With 2 Dapples, 1 brush, I think a Splatling might be good, or a Rapid Blaster Pro, because you guys can actually deny this area with a Rapid Blaster Pro. Like say about here, you put the Rapid Blaster Pro there, you can deny this area so that your Dapples can work together to push the sides. Or no, wait, just this Dapple push the side, and then the brush can push that side, and then this Dapples can set up beacons so that you guys have a solid backup plan in case everyone dies. You can just jump back to the beacons, and then your Rapid Blaster Pro can actually move up to this high ground and then start denying the area here. I mean, that's a plan that might work. I mean, not all plans work, obviously, but that's a something to go on, you know, just a suggestion for team composition, because Splash Shot Pro is not really a weapon that everyone is scared of. People are more scared of the Forge normally because number one, the heckin' bubbles. People are heckin' scared of bubbles, okay? But this one has rain, and you already have another rain user. And it's not splat zones. You don't really need that much rain anyway. It's just Rainmaker. You can actually... And you're not going to get your special so much anyway. It's not too reliable to always rely on just your special. And you guys aren't building your specials either so much. You guys keep actually dying, so just think about it. I don't know how you didn't notice that, but please notice the ripples in the ink that there are enemies there. This is good, having the fights happen away in the mid, and then the the Rainmaker just pushes in. But where? Oh yeah, oh yeah. Okay, alright, yeah. Can't help it. If you win this fight, if Lohai wins this fight, he should be able to win this, unless Wayne's aim is incredibly good. I mean, you're fighting just face to face, not even at an angle or anything. So I expect Wayne to win actually. Uh, if you aim the Rainmaker well, like here, so that it can get the anyone hiding behind here, maybe a bit here, actually here, not here, here. So the blast radius would be should be good. Oh no, just that. Okay. Oh, it's a trade. Okay. You see, this box is also a good place to push from. You come up here, you go down here, you just go this way. Very quick. A good route. This is actually the main route people use because not many people want to use this route, the one that goes here, because your enemy spawn is right above there. Okay, honestly, you guys really need to work on your Dapple's aim. It's like you guys dodge roll and then you just, just aim slightly to the left, slightly to the right. You don't, yeah. You guys need to work on the drills, your aiming drills, and the training room. Good cleanup. You see, you could put a beacon right here. I mean, you can... Okay, since you already have your special, you can even put a beacon here, come up here, then start firing out bombs from there. Instead of, dropping down here. Wait, how did you die? Oh, the slap bomb, I think. Okay, because I think this team is just a team full of slayers. Like, everyone wants to kill, nobody wants to really be the support. So I think Sandra would actually be a good person to play in this match itself. I think this was a dump? No, it's not. And if you think what Chili does, or Chong, he always goes in, but he doesn't care if he's gonna die. He just wants to get the count, okay? Every little count matters, alright? He doesn't wait for the hyper successful push. As long as he has one person supporting him, he will always go in. He wants to go in just to get that count, because that's the objective of the game. You want to get the count, the lower count to the goal. Right now, they're at 12, you guys are at 90, alright? You guys always wait for a successful push with the full team. You don't have to always do that with Rainmaker. For Rainmaker, what matters is always the number, alright? So if you get 11, and then it's like 10 seconds left, you guys are almost there. You can win, alright? Just a 1 point difference. But this is a huge gap, alright? Because you guys are always waiting for a big push. And even if you have two, you don't have a supportive player to help you out, because, you guys don't have any supportive weapons so much. And the Apple's beacons aren't being fully utilized. So you guys need to know your kit. Know the kits that you're working with, the weapons itself. Come on, man. Okay, resetting is fine, but when the enemy has more turf control than you do, it's not actually a good idea, because you guys need more time. Not only are you down one player, You need more time to turf the area to the Rainmaker, and you need to turf from that area to the enemy base. But all the enemy has to do is just to come back and walk straight back up to the Rainmaker. So you're basically gifting them the Rainmaker again. So I suggest, if they have more map control than you do, don't try and reset unless your team is already in position to take the area back. Okay, so say you're about to reset, right? You're up there, you're about to reset, your team is already in position. Then you check with your team, are you guys ready? You're gonna get picks? And then they say, yes, I got one pick. All right, we can equalize it. All right, because if your team already got a pick on one of the enemy team, and then you died just to reset the Rainmaker, you guys are fighting a 3v3 battle. It's kind of equal terms, right? But right now you're fighting a 3v4. They have turf control. The Rainmaker is in their territory, so it's a very disadvantageous time for you to even try to push. You see right now, and you're 2 down. And all they have to do is just pop the Rainmaker. That's it, and they have it again. And that was a heck of a good juke, man. He just went in, hit it here, did a 360, and did a 180. Sorry, not a 360, a 180. Slammed that blast down, killed one person. That was so smart. That was a 200 IQ play right there. Good shot on that. Yep, good push. Now you see, if you guys had done that when it wasn't 9 seconds left, it would still be kind of a fair fight. But because you guys took the entire 5 minutes, and now almost at the end you want to push here. Yeah. So basically, you don't always need to wait for everyone to push in together. All you need to do is just take into consideration a few things. 1, turf control. 2nd, how many people are up on both teams. Any specials coming up. So just a few things. And also which route to take. Which route to take is, I'm not actually sure which one is the best for each map. That one I have to do a bit more research on. Okay. Let's see if the reef. Wait, what was the other one? That was Rainmaker Mart, yeah. Wait, were we on the reef the other time? I don't remember. Okay, let's see. It's same thing. Oh no. Now you have this. When you had swim speed, I think. Okay. I don't mind it as much, but because you're a 3-hit kill. If you're a 3-hit kill, I wouldn't actually recommend you to use Object Shredder. I would actually recommend more for like a 4-hit kill kind of weapon to do that, because your time to kill is super quick anyway, so ink armor won't really affect you as much. As for the Rainmaker popping, I mean, it's personal preference really. If you want to run it, then go ahead, but if I were to play Dapples, I would actually want to not pop the Rainmaker as much. I would help my team pop the Rainmaker, but I wouldn't, go out of my way to pop it. I would actually prefer to... It's below, right? I'll come up here. Because as they're coming down, right? Then someone might come up here and they go down there, right? And then you can come up here. Wait here a bit, see who is here, then you can plan your engagement. Say there's one here and one here, right? And drop the roll down, drop roll once, kill, 1, 2, kill. Or if they back off, you can also back off. You have to know how to engage. You have to have a plan, escape plan. Oh wait, yeah, okay, just switch the areas around. Yeah, you're fighting him. You're fighting a splash shot. It's not gonna be a good time. Everyone die? Oh, this was a crucial mistake. You went there expecting a path up, and then you just did a total 180 and go here. You have to have a plan immediately, which path to take. So this few crucial seconds of way to push, yeah, it's a huge waste because you guys had 4 down. You killed 4 people. And again, beacons would help immensely. Okay, for that ink mist, I would actually put it here, not here. That's not where I put it. I would put it there actually at the choke because they will have to turn, right? That turn would they would have to decrease their speed a little bit, and then combine with the ink mist, toxic mist, they would slow down a bit more significantly so that you can take them out. Okay, because when you turn, you kind of like slow down a bit. Yeah, I don't know how to explain it. It's like physics or some shit. Yeah. Anyway, it's a choke. Anyway, you don't have to put because if you're not gonna kill any one of the 3 people, you just went straight for the Rainmaker. You might as well just do it here, and then you just take out the Rainmaker quickly. Okay, so basically your team comp is suffering a little bit because you have no proper backline, beacons aren't being used. Basically the same thing, right? You can make this comp work, it's just that you guys need to fully use the kit. Come on. Excuse me. Okay. Why are you backing off? You should just push in. There's blue ink here, blue ink here. Just, if anything, just drop down and then just ink a bit more and then push up. You might as well get the count up. Why are you backing off? Yeah, and then you get taken out. For Rainmaker, I actually don't suggest to flank so much. Only maybe flank when the Rainmakers, during the Rainmaker's initial fight. Because Rainmaker, you kinda need a full team to work with, as in like, say you have 4 members, right? One person is already out because they have to carry the Rainmaker, you have 3 left, right? So if one is off flanking, that means you have 2 left. And then if one is dead, that means you have 1 left to help you push. So you only have 4 members to work with. I would not actually make use of one member to just always go on the flank for Rainmaker. It's very, very risky. Unless you can rely on your team to properly push without you, then that's fine. But currently, at the state of the way you guys are playing, no, I would suggest you guys not to run a flanking brush. I don't know if you guys know, but if you throw the toxic mist, you can kind of hear a little sound, like it affects someone, and it affected her, so I don't know why you didn't go in and kill. And you see, because you guys just pushed so far in, you didn't notice that there were people in the back. And it's a dunk if I'm not wrong for this, yeah. Oh, starfish! Oh god, I wanna die. I hate starfish. Seeing the same thing. It's fine. I hope Kuniki's putting out beacons here. So he's put one there, one in the back. I would actually put one here on the enemy side. That's a nice spot. Oh, here actually, because they can't see it. Because that's gonna be where you wanna push through anyway, right? And then there's also the way you can come. Where was it? Was it this way? Then you drop down, then you push in, and then there was this way. Push in. This is the more dangerous way, even though it's so-called shorter, because this choke is easily defendable because you're only coming in from one angle. For this area here, it's bigger, it's wider, so you can actually just wait for your team to go in and fight about here. I don't know, I hate Starfish main stage so much, I don't really play Rainmaker on it. Sorry. You see this line right here? Yeah. It's a marked line. So are you making sure that your team knows that there's a marked player behind there? Nice kill. Nice kill. The marked player is still behind. What are you doing? He's still behind. Yeah, see, so a beacon there would actually help a lot. Oh, that solo push. Skip. I'm seeing the same thing, I'm expecting the same thing. Okay, when you guys run the same map again, okay, like, I'm not being, like, angry or anything, but I'm just curious. If you guys run the same map again, do you expect the same result? Or you expect a different result if you don't change anything? Like, honestly.